You're welcome to day 5 of our November series on rising up from failure. Today I want to go over something I started yesterday that I think I didn't treat in sufficient detail, and that is maintaining a positive attitude irrespective of the setback, irrespective of this thing you have classified as failure. Now, to help you maintain a positive mental attitude, I think it is important that you keep the big picture in view at all times. I was telling you yesterday how there are so many ways to belly cut. Now, the point I'm making is, once you have the end in view, you would find so many roads that can take you there. Now, with the end in view, you can even understand that the setback or failure is a tool you need to get to where you're going. Now, I hope I have enough time to tell you a short story, a short personal story. Well, I'll abbreviate it, but if you've read my book, In the Valley of Decisions, The Diary of a Superworking Mom, you would understand the story a bit better. So if you haven't, you can slide into my DM and then we'll talk about how you get to read the book. Now, in that book, I spoke of how I resigned from paid employment in the banking sector, and I was posted out of my hometown, let me put it that way, posted to Lagos, and some of us just were flowers that wilt in the sun. So I just didn't flourish in Lagos and I needed to get away. I got a job offer in Ibadan that was going to pay me well enough to maintain my lifestyle, and I was really happy. And so I resigned, and right after resigning, the same day I resigned, the job offer was withdrawn. I don't know what you would classify as a setback, but that's, for me, it was a major setback, because the future that seemed certain now suddenly became totally uncertain. But guess what? Keeping the big picture in view, if you know where you want to go and what you want to do in the future, then you should be able to rearrange the occurrences in your life in such a way that it will get you where you're going faster. So what exactly happened? How did that situation turn around? When I resumed in Lagos, knowing I was going to have to resign, and I also knew that it wasn't going to be smooth, it was going to be dramatic, I kept a diary. Now, after the job offer was withdrawn and things went the way it went, what I did was to publish that diary. And with the publication of that diary, which is the book I spoke about, I went from having absolutely no source of income, exhausting my savings, and major setback, to a major success story, because aside from publishing the book and making a sizable amount of income, I was able to gain inroads into some circles with that book. So I spoke about rising from failure somewhere, and someone told me that failure is a stone that life throws at you. You can either decide to use those stones to build a wall to wall yourself in to where you are, or you can pile them on top of themselves and use those stones to rise out of wherever it is you found yourself. So the tip, the everlasting tip I'm sharing for today on rising from failure is just don't quit. Now, the tool to not quitting is making sure that you always have the big picture of your end goal in mind. Keep your end in mind and you'll surely get there. Thank you very much. Let's make it a day tomorrow.